Howdy guys, and welcome back to another episode of Albert Engel's Pro Career in Pro Cycling Manager 2024, where we're trying to complete cycling and become better than Eddie Merckx. We have the World Individual Time Trial Championships and also the World Road Race Championships this week. We're also meant to have, we're going to quickly adjust this, but we're meant to have a rest day there, and I don't agree. I don't want a rest day. Maybe we move that a little bit forward like that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's just give that a crack. We'll just quickly go through these and copy those all across. Cool. Copy you across. No changes there needed. Perfect. We also have the road race on in this episode. It is technically flat, but it does feature a hill, which should make things potentially up Albert's alley. And he might be able to finally, he hasn't done this yet, finally get the rainbow bands for the road race in his 4th season in the pro peloton. First off, though, let's take to the streets of Storsheim to Bergen in Norway at the 2027 World Championships. All right, here we are on the start ramp. We've got some 42 riders taking part in Worlds this year. We're the favourite. We're not the defending champion, so this is where the game gets it a little bit wrong. We shouldn't be number one, but because we're the favourite, we're number one. That's how its number system works. All right, we're going to jump forward to our roll down the start ramp. Right. Evan Poles down the start ramp, and now we're up to Albert Engel's chance at full tilt here at the rainbow bands once again. He hasn't had them for a little bit, so he would love them back. It is a pretty long TT, but the interesting thing with this one is it features a hill right at the end, so 32k in length, call it. We're going to adjust our effort accordingly. Around 75, I think, for now. I was watching Suchman early. He went very easy into the climb, and I kind of don't agree with that tactic. So we're going to sit ourselves on around 75. We do want to keep some yellow bar in reserves. I think 75 is a good number for now, but we'll put it on 4 extra so we can kind of see that happen in real time. All right, up through this tunnel. We are gaining on Remco currently, which is quite interesting. He's obviously deploying the go really cruisy into the climb tactic. I don't know personally how that goes, but we're up 1:22 currently on Remco. He is actually leading out of everybody. This is pretty good news for Albert though. So we're looking at the finish line times here now. Miroslav Krotnik and Wout van Aert in second place, only by 1 second. Things are awfully close at the top there. Albert's got plenty in reserve here, but here we go. Remco is now ramping it, and we're about to swing right onto this final climb. We're going to up Albert to around the 85 effort, I think. For now, we'll just watch that. I don't think 85 is enough. Maybe even 89 effort will do him. We're sitting right near Remco, though, which is good news. We're actually catching him at the moment. That's fantastic news. We've put him behind us. Whew. I think we might be on here. This could be it. We've blown just at the line, almost caught Hater. We've got Remco catching us just on the line. Wow, what a dominant ride by Albert though. Like I said, I don't think riding so easy into the climb was the right tactic. So tactically, we got that right. 2 minutes almost, 1:57 on Remco, and almost 3 minutes on third place with Miroslav Kotnik getting third, Wout in fourth, Matteo Jorgensen in fifth. Don't know who this Miroslav Kotnik is, but it's another fantastic result for him after that top 10 he got in Euros. He's now managed a top 3 in Worlds. Kind of going to call it, but that's not too dissimilar to Albert's first ever tilt in his first season in this career mode in 2024. He had a decent Euros, announced himself, and then a very good World. So maybe he is a star in the making yet, I think. Alrighty, so we're once again the individual time trial champion. We're also, for the first time, the Euro champion at the same time for 2028 season ahead. All right, let's get up to the road race now. All right, here we are. World Championships around Kolsnes, or from Kolsnes, we should say, to Bergen. I think Bergen is, it's not the capital of Norway, but it's one of their major cities. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I'm pretty sure that's right. It does feature some rather lumpy hills, couple little kickers into the main climb of the day, and it's basically just a finishing circuit of sorts. It looks like maybe around 15k from the top to the finish. We'll find out on the early stages of this race. We've got Nico Denz lining up next to us, Max Cantor, Niels Pollert, Maximilian Sachman, and Max Welshard. So not too dissimilar of a team, just no Zimmerman to the team we had at Euros. No Tim Torn Tutenberg either, though, in the team, in case it comes down to a sprint. Alrighty, let's get down to closeness and see how we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. The profile of this race is quite flat. Expect a fast pace from the peloton. The race will take place under a bright sun.
Alrighty, here we are on the start line. It looks like we've got 147 riders in the race. Albert, unfortunately, on a -1 day. We're going to have Nico Denz protecting us, I think. Although Sachman's not a bad shout, but he's the kind of rider I really want to help us in the finale. So Nico Denz, potentially even maybe Max Cantor. Yeah, maybe we'll do Max Cantor instead, protecting us. Perfect. All right, we've got some riders trying to get in the day's early break. The Worlds, if you don't know, is always such a long race. I think this one's around 280k in length. So we've got a long way to go yet. I don't think breakaways, unless we're talking like pre-70s, have ever really won the Worlds. They're kind of a bit futile, but we've got a Latvian rider up there in Liepins. Dion Smith from New Zealand has made it in there, and Carvalho as well from Portugal have found their way into the breakaway. So only the 3 riders. Expect that peloton to really just switch off here for about 100k or so until we worry about that time gap. All right, we're going to jump forward to we're on this finishing circuit and take our first look at it. All right, we are on it. So we've gone through one of the little rollers, and that was the second one, cresting now. Not too difficult, but I have a funny feeling. Is this the same climb as the TT? No, it isn't. It's a different climb. It's definitely not too difficult so far, but we are about to swing a left here. Maybe it gets a bit steeper. Yeah, it does. That is good news. Around the 6% mark. Let's have a look at this descent. So we're at 223k market at the moment. This descent is a bit twisty. That's good news. Enough maybe to keep or extend a gap. Over a little roller next. Then down another little descent. Around the right. That's where we went in the TT, actually up that wall there. So unfortunately not doing that in the road race. We've got 5k to go. Wow, we are quite a long way. I think I was about right. It's actually roughly 15k, maybe 10k or so to the finish line. Going forwards, ooh, unfortunately, Welshard's caught up in a crash. Yeah, 214 across that finish line there. So 9Ks from the top to the finish line. We're going to need probably 30 seconds, and then Albert absolutely drilling it on that descent. Probably 45 to 50 at the bottom, I reckon, might do it. Might be the only way we win this. We'll have to suss it out. We're going to jump forward through a few extra laps, and we'll catch you guys up unless something eventful takes place. Ooh, we've got a split in the peloton here. Luke Plapp on the wrong side of it, including Albert, but he's dragging it all back together. It looks like Remco was on the right side, Kuj as well. Wout was there, Roglic was there, which probably means, yep, there he is. The defending world champion was also up there in Mr. Tadej Pogacar. Albert on the wrong side, but no real panic at all. We've got about, 4 laps to go through that start-finish line just there. Swinging back around, there's the tunnel we go back through in a minute. Yeah, we've still got 3 minutes 30 on the clock to the early breakaway, 73k to go. Kind of just tranquil at the moment, up and over this climb. We can see this is where the splits actually keep occurring. So we're upping Albert to around 80. And yeah, this is going pretty well, actually. Not too bad there. He's okay with the effort so far. Alrighty, we're going to jump forward and we'll catch you guys up shortly. Right, we're just about to receive the bell. Yeah, we got a minute 30. There it is. We got not the bell, sorry, two to go, not the bell lap. This is where it starts to get very serious. We'll see some attacks. We're not far from the start of the race, a minute 20 now. So the Irish team are riding very hard on the front. I'm assuming that is for Ben Healy. Obviously, he's feeling pretty strong today. We've got Kuj riding very close to the front. Pogacar as well is just there. We're not far away. Jack Haig's there. Rota's coming forward for the Italians. Vindegaard's right there as well. The only riders I kind of don't see are the Belgians. They're actually on our wheel. That's why. All right, this is going pretty well. Some splits keep forming behind as we go through some of those twisty parts there. The Slovenians are now drilling the front. We're going up this climb. Ooh, I see a Remco Evenepoel hitting the front. This is going to get very interesting. I think he's doing this more for Jasper, maybe even Wout. One of the two, though. But yeah, the fact that he's riding makes me think, well, he's not going to go for the win himself, I guess. It's yeah, interesting move to see that happen. But anyway, looks like we've got some splits once again. Can we call upon any of our riders is the big question. Can we get these guys a little bit organized? And up onto Albert's wheel, let's have a see if that is possible. If it is, fantastic. If it's not, well, not so fantastic. All right, we're coming back around now. This time we'll receive the bell up. We've caught the day's early breakaway. The Belgians are circling. They're looking hungry. I think they're feeling very, very confident. We've also got the Danes up here. I'm assuming this is for Mads Pedersen, but I don't know for fact that it is, if I'm honest. Looks like the Belgians are very organized at the front at the minute, and we're coming through now. We're getting the bell lap. So let's have a bit of a look and see who we should rely on in this finale. Niels Pollitt with not much energy left. In fact, most people have really kind of cooked themselves here. I think it's going to be probably Max Canter, potentially, or Maximilian Sachman. Probably Canter, I think. And then I would say Nico Denz maybe, then Welshard, and then probably Sachman actually first. So we'll pop Sachman on effort around 85, see if that's enough to move or see if that's enough to squeeze our way through here. Just about is. We're going to have to keep upping it though. We're going to squeeze that by the Italians. We want to punch through that middle gap there. Looks like everybody's managing to find their way through. Perfect. And Sachman's about to light it up on this final climb. We're going to have to really gas it. It's time for Welshard to go next over the top. Good job to Sachman, though. Perfect work, really. We're going to have to get Nico Denz working over the top. Oh, come on. Nico Denz with not much left either. Oh, this is not looking good. We're running out of riders very quickly. We're going with Max Canter over the top. The Italians look very good though. Max Canter's now cooked. We're going to have to hit Transcend Yourself with Niels Pollitt. Max Canter's kind of boxed ourselves out there. Come on, Pollitt. We've got to go through. That's just about enough. Oh, come on. Okay, we've got this descent to deal with, but the bad news is it's really kind of just a group all together. This is not what we want to see. We're gonna swing Pollitt onto the Italian sprint train for now, but okay, hang on. He's not managed to actually grab that wheel. Come on. There's only 24 riders left here. Take a quick stock back. Jasper Philipsen's here. That's not very good news at all. Niels Pollitt's pushing through, but again, I don't think it's going to really work out for him doing this. So we might try to swing him in on some wheels. Yeah, this is not looking the best, if I'm honest. We've got to somehow beat Jasper Philipsen in a sprint. That's not ideal. We'll swing back and take a look. So we've got Wout and Jasper there. I mean, to be honest, they're fresh. They're about as fresh as you can get in a world championship. So, what can we do? We're going to try to steal Wout's wheel, I think, here. That's about our best bet. We'll get Niels to go back onto Albert's wheel. And Yeah, that seems to have worked. I think we're managing to bully our way in over Ulms there. Yes, yeah, it has worked. Okay, so we've got 3K to go. Wout's about to launch. We're going to take the gel with Albert. The Italians are moving over the top at the minute. Wout's about to go. Here he goes. He's hit lighted up mode. And he looks pretty strong. We're going to launch it ourselves. Hopefully we can get in underneath. It's going to be tight. Wout's looking very good. Albert's coming through, but it's going to be Oms actually. Did we time it wrong? I'm not too sure, but Kopecky manages second. Philipson third. Albert's in the chocolate medal position yet again. That's another road world's gone by the wayside. Unfortunately, we can't manage to grab that one. It seems we need something hilly. That's what we're really after. It's unfortunate last season we absolutely were spent by the time Worlds came around. But it was Oms there, Thomas Oms from Belgium. I don't know what URB is short for, if I'm honest, but Kopecky in second, Jasper in third, and Albert in fourth. Just terrible. The Belgians take out the imaginary team class. Not much we can do about that, is it? Okay, Thomas Ulms. Another youngster. A lot of young talent coming into the save at the moment with this Flandrian rider from Urbano Vulsteki. I don't know what team that is either. Must be another feeder team or continental squad. We have Mads in in fifth, just behind us. We did manage to roll him. And Lewis Bauer from Cofidis, New Zealand. Well, from New Zealand, riding for Cofidis in sixth. Who else was up there? Soren Walshard, our old teammate. Wout managed 11th, so strong lead out from him. Milan in 12th. Lorenzo Rota, one of our teammates, in 21st. All right, well, that was Worlds. We met our expectation. We got fourth when we meant to be getting a top 5, apparently. I kind of hope we win Euros without winning Worlds or something like that, because I want to see what that strip looks like in the Bora kit yet. But anyway, that's another World Championship campaign behind us. 2027 season almost drawing to an end. We've got our back half of the calendar coming up. We're just going to jump forward and we'll take a quick look here. We've got the fatigues climbing, that's for sure. We're at 23% tiredness, but that's fine. We've got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races to go. Wrapping in China, the Tour of Gungsei, the final race on the calendar. Next up, though, for us is going to be this one-day race, a 1.1 in Belgium. And then we've got the series of Italian races. So the I can't say this name. Trevali over in I think it's in Tuscany, this one. Is a one that suits us. We've also got the Grand Piedmont. That's a pretty cool race. And then Il Lombardia. It's a race we haven't won yet. So a bit of that for this season. We're trying to tick off some races that Albert hasn't managed to tick off just yet. And then that will be it into the Tour of Gongxi. It's a tour that doesn't exactly suit us other than stage 4, where we're going to have to really make a bit of difference. Otherwise, they're all flat stages. So that's what's ahead. That's pretty much it for now. We'll just take a quick look at team movers. Although as the transfer... Oh, no, here we go. We'll have a quick look at this one. So taking a look down the list... This is who is going to be on the squad in 2028 for Bora Hansgrohe. So we got us, Albert's obviously remaining put on €201,000. That's a fair chunk of salary going his way. Jai remains put as well. He was very reliable this year and also just this whole season, really. Bastian Tronchen has actually moved across. He's going to be very good in the hilly one-day classics. We've got Roger Adrea still staying with us. That is good news. He was very useful in the Volta. Arne Marad as well, still here. He's a rider for the sprints. Matteo Sobrero, a very good punchy kind of rider, very useful for those one-day classics as well. Chris Harper is with us in 2028 as well. joining the team, so a bit more firepower for the climb, seeing as we're losing quite a bit. We've got Danny Martinez still in the squad. That is good news. He's very good in the hills. And we've got Steinslaw Anielowski. Yeah, I can't say that last name. Joining the team. He's a bit more of a sprinter though. So it looks like we've lost a bit of firepower, if I'm honest. Bit of a shame to see. In terms of our actual team, it's over on the left here. You can see if we sort by salary, Primoz is staying. That's good news. I guess he hasn't renewed yet or something. I don't know why he's over on the right, not on the right, but Primoz stays. That's good news for us. Jordy Muse stays. That's good as well. Great for the flats. Maximilian Suchman as well staying. I love to see that. Leonard Kemner. He was pretty useful in the tour. Bit of a mix of a team, isn't it? Alrighty, that's been it for this episode, guys. Join us next time when we head over to the Binchi Chimay Binchi, the Memorial Frank Vanderbroek 1.1 in Belgium. All right, guys, give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.